Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Sorry for interrupting you or for the previous video was cut. Now we are coming back again to our lesson. So carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, that's the tools that we need it, or the compounds or the ingredients, or we need it to make the food for the plant. The plant can make the food by this, but in some conditions. So carbon dioxide, okay. Water, it's funny, it's very nice and very easy. Sunlight, available on the whole day. What else it needs? It needs something is called chloroplast. This chloroplast is green color because there is one thing inside it is called chlorophyll. Okay, it is called chlorophyll. Okay, these things you will study it more deep in detail. Just you need to grow up a little bit. You have to eat well. Stop eating Indomie. Stop eating chips. Stop eating unhealthy food. Move to the healthy way, dear student, please. Okay, the result is sugar plus oxygen. Sugar plus oxygen. The sugar here, it has a special name. And oxygen is a gas, okay, moving up because its density is less than the air. And oxygen here, we told its symbol, its chemical symbol is O2. And sugar. Sugar means glucose. Glucose. If you write it glucose, it's okay. If you plan to write it sugar, also it's okay. If you are so amazing student and you want to write it exactly its chemical formula, so it is called C6H12O6. This is the equation or the chemical equation of one process. I try to write it one more time, so it should be CO2 plus H2O and presence of chloroplast and sunlight. The result is C6H12O6 plus O2 gas. This equation is very, very important because it is the basic of the life on this earth. It is the basic of the life on this earth. Excuse me, Mr. Ashraf. We are really in doubt. Can you please persuade us? Yes, with all my pleasure. With all my pleasure. In geology, when you will grow up, you will know that in the previous eras, the old areas in Paleocene, for example, life was nothing, almost nothing. There was just some kinds of bacteria. Some kinds of bacteria was alive at that time. And then there was a rain. Then there was a trees grow up. When the trees grow up, they make this photosynthesis process. So oxygen starts appearing on Earth atmosphere. Then the percentage of oxygen started rising. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He created the animals at that time, animals found the chance to grow. Animals found the chance to multiply, to have a life cycle, to continue their life till now. This is dependent on what? On two things. These two results. Glucose and oxygen. It's very important. This is why I'm concentrating well. I'm concentrating well. I'm considering this 100% that you must know this process. This is called what? Photosynthesis process is called photosynthesis process. I try to write it for you here to be easier. It is called photo. You see? I give a space. Synthesis process. Photosynthesis process. Process means the procedures or the operation. Synth means creating something. Create something. Photo, something related to the light. So the process, it means the process that is creating food from photo here means from light. So from the light, this light energy, it is converted into chemical energy. The food, what you're eating, is a chemical energy, as you know. So this is the meaning of photosynthesis process. One of you will tell me, Mister, it is still really hard for me to write this. It's okay. You can divide it, as I told you, photo, then synth, then ESIS, then process. Photosynthesis is enough for you. So this photosynthesis process is the process by which plant is using carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil in the presence of sunlight with chloroplast, what is available and exists in the plant leaf. So the result is food for the plant and for all the creatures after, and oxygen for human breath and for all animal breath. I hope you understand this point. And now we are going on. I want you please now to open page 10. Please, right now. Right now, all of you. This is exactly we finished with this page, all of us. This is for sure, so no need to come back to it. This page also we finished with it. So let's move to page 12. Yes, to page 12. Attention please. We are coming now to read together, then focus the points, what's really important for all of you. Plant parts. Most plants have root, stem, and leaves. Root, stems, and leaves. These parts or structures help the plant to meet its needs and carry out life functions. It's really clear. Plant roots take in water and dissolve nutrients. Water and dissolved nutrients. I think you remember when I told you, if we will take a seed of orange, for example, and a seed of any other kinds of plants, then when we are making this, We put them in the same soil. All of them, we put them in the same soil. What is the result? The result is the seed that is related to a bean, it will grow up and make a bean. The other one that is for white bean, it will grow and make a white bean. Despite both of them in the same soil. So what is that? What is that? Can you please tell me what is that? This is meaning that it has, the soil, it has enough dissolved nutrients. Enough dissolved nutrients. This dissolved nutrients will help the plant to grow and to have the variety what we see in all plants. Well, subhanallah, you can eat in one dish, one apple, and one orange, and one strawberry, and one blueberry, and one, for example, guava, and one mango. All of it in the same dish. And they are completely different than each other, completely different. And despite all of them, they came from one farm. Oh my God, oh my God. Yes, this is true. All what you have to say, really, subhanallah. Be proud of yourself that you are Muslim. Be proud of your parents that they supported you to embrace Islam, to know what's Islam. Okay. So, plant root takes in water and salt nutrients from the soil. Roots also hold the plant. Oh my God, here, we have to stop. So there is two functions, only one function for the plant. So take in water and dissolve nutrients. This is number one. Number two, hold the plant in its place. This is number two. So 1 and 2, they are the functions of plant root. Okay? Okay. Let's come to stem. Stem. The stem supports plant. Stem supports the plant. This is number one. It's also part of the plant, of a plant's transport system. It is transport system. It is transporting nutrients and water from the root to the leaf. From the root to the leaf. Wonderful. We'll come back to this point now. Let's come here to check. Here, attention please, it is really important. Here there is H2O, as we know, water. And there is also nutrients. But which kind of it? Dissolved. Dissolved nutrients. Then it is absorbed by the root. Look at the path of it. It is absorbed. It is moving, 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 moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. Then going to where? To the leaf. To the leaf. This is the path of the water and the salt nutrients, and also to this leaf, 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 everywhere in the plant. So this is the stem that is responsible for that. This is the stem that is responsible for, you see, it's making the plant standing. The plant is standing. What's making it standing like this? The support of the stem. The strength of the stem. This is first. Second, it has a tubes inside, which called vascules. Okay? These vascular tubes are supported for transferring this salt nutrients with water to the leaves. Exactly when you will grow up, you will know that these vasculars are two kinds. One kind is called phloem, the other kind is called xylem. Xylem is transporting it from the root to the leaves. The food that is resulted from photosynthesis process need to be spread in the all plant parts. It is transported by fly, which is taken the food to all the plant parts to be digested. Okay, let's come back here. So now we understand that the stem supports the plant, is number one. Transportation is number two. There are two types of stems, very, very important. The two types of stems. The soft one, and look here, soft stems and woody stems. You will know, okay, just give me a chance to know what is the difference between them. The soft stems, like gargir, what you are eating, okay? Like the mint, what you are putting on the tea, okay? But woody stem, oh, it's something rough and tough, hard enough, like the trees, like lemon tree, like guava tree, like all these rough and tough stems. Soft stems are green. Aha. You see, always green. They are always green. And are flexible. Really flexible. Easy. But woody stems are hard. They are really hard. And are often covered in bark. They are covered in bark. Covered in bark. We want to know it. Please, we'll come deep in this. Tree trunks are example of woody stem. Oh my God. So we have now two new words, bark and trunks. Barks and trunks. Okay. Attention please. Look here please to understand what I'm speaking about. I decided to use the red color because it's more clear. This one is called smooth stem or soft stem. Okay? Look here. I think you know what does mean palm tree. That is producing nuts. It is looking rough and tough. Even you can climb it. You can climb it to take some nuts. Okay? This one, it has a cover of it. This cover of it is called bark. Bark. The cover. But the rough and tough stuff inside it, the whole of it, it is called trunk. It is called trunk. You understand now? So the cover of the huge stems or the huge trees that you may climb it or help you to climb, it is called bark. But the whole of it is called trunk. Okay? That's wonderful. Stems also allow materials to move inside the plant through a system of tubes. We just explained this. The tubes in the stem carry water and dissolved nutrients. That's wonderful. Actually, I was dreaming to continue with you about the lab And what we have to do here to show you all this, but that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He judged this, it's out of our control. Label the different parts of the plant, then describe functions of each of the plant parts. Here, please open page 12 and follow me in writing. What is the function of root? I'll give you the chance now to write it. Let's go. Root, hold the plant in place. Take in water and nutrients. So it has two functions, and we say hold the plant in its place, take in water and nutrients. Yalla, let's write it please. I'll give you only 1 minute. Okay, stem, support the plant. We discussed it just now. Transport materials. Wow, wonderful. It's really clear. Okay, what about leaves? Capture light and or the site of gas exchange. We started with this point by the previous video. So in leaves, it captures the light and it is the site of gas exchange through what? Stomata. Okay? Let's do it. Write it please. So now you have stem and leaves. Let's do it. That's great. Okay, by the end of our session of today, I want to tell you that I love you all. Dear fabulous students, please be careful. Take care of your parents. Please do your best to make them happy. Try to study what we planned. Try to fulfill what we ask you, and go ahead and continue with you inshallah next session. Goodbye.